What's up, guys? Brandon here. I just wanted to go over Roku real quick and why I called it for Friday's trade for everybody. I was watching it all week real heavy, and I'm going to show you why I was watching it so heavy. This is my swing trade style here, looking for a engulfing candles, or the mother candle. And I have it highlighted right here is when Roku was down gapping here, a 2.9, crashed way below the 50, had a panic sell-off, got bought right back up, closed above the 50. Now we created this little guy here at 212 Monday, the next open, and into a hammer, and that's a very bullish signal because it closed above VWAP, above 9 and above 50, looking like the signs of, okay, in the next couple of days this is going to have a reversal. So my swing trading scanner picked this up after the close, so I was watching it since Monday. So now the next day you come in here to Tuesday, 213, you're going to see that it had another light sell-off, but what it did was it started not by much, but another higher low and another lower high. So since 2.9, so the Friday sell-off, it's been squeezing, higher low, lower high, higher low, lower high. So, if you draw the trend lines here, we're squeezing up. And what it did on this day here, on 213 Tuesday, it closed right at VWAP, above the 9 and above the 50. Okay, super bullish. We already had a huge bottom wick here and a huge bottom wick here. So there's a lot more, bullish trend coming in and a lot more buyers stepping in. And this channel squeeze might happen, if it happens to close on 213 above the moving averages, which should happen, too. So I ended up trading 214. It was a great day. Tons of volume came in. Had a huge run up, got extended, pulled back, closed super healthy, and broke over a couple of these bear candle backs here in the early February marks. So now as we look at that run, and why I called it here on Thursday, is it created another classic hammer candle where it has one of those big sell-offs and it gets bought right back up and it closed above VWAP. And if you take a look right over here on this top right chart, this is the 5-minute in the last 5 days. And this was from 213, where I first kind of seen it close above the VWAP. That was here on the daily chart. So right here on the 5-minute, you can see it closed above that VWAP, and that's when I was like, okay, I'm going to start playing this. You can see a huge increase in volume, that day right off the bat. So it was a great day, 214 as it called. So I grabbed this low, created this trend line, and then as you can see, since I put it on there Monday, it kind of bounced pre-market, ran great volume that day, closed a little higher than the trend line, came down, bounced perfectly, setting higher lows all throughout the week, and it's squeezing up to this pre-market numbers here on 214. So as we came into close on Thursday here, we're going to look at the tops. It closed at a super big lower high, way over the 9 still. And as it got its volume for Friday, so you can see it's squeezing up all week, setting up these higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, and then it caught up to its tops here and then pushed right through. And I want to show you my entry because I entered off this trend line that I put right here on the 5-minute. But if I drop it to the 1-minute, now you can see this trend line still coming through on Friday here. This is 216, and it had this micro split pullback here right after open. And here's why, and this was the break and hold of the trend line, and the VWAP, and the 50, and the 9, and it broke above those highs. So I knew for sure it was running. And great volume came in, took the trade here at 46, ran it up almost 2 points. Was no reason to take it off anywhere. Respected the 9 a ton, had a lot of great volume. And I just wanted to kind of share with you guys that strategy. So I use this as swing trading. I use the mother candle and the inner candle here as indications as what's going on here. So as these daily candles are dropping lower highs, and then the tails are getting bought up like this, a ton. You got to see it crash down 50, it got sold off a ton. The next day it got sold off a ton again, and then it closed above the 50 both days though. So then when we started this first green after that downward trend and then got volume, it just took off. So we were waiting for that volume to come in. You could see the buyers stacking up, stacking up, stacking up. We were just waiting for a bull day, the volume to sink in, and start this uptrend. So that's why I was watching it so heavy earlier in the week, and that's why I called that break Thursday night, and then for sure my #1 watch on Friday, because that volume was going to come flying in here, and I told Matrix to see if he could break this down too, to see if he would catch what I caught. But everybody whoever took this trade was definitely in the money. So I just want to give you guys a little recap on that and how I broke down that Roku trade. So if you have any questions, just catch me up in chat and I'll try to explain it a little better. All right, thanks guys.